Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportBikeTrackGear.com, and today I'm going to show you how to install your In&Box in your brand new RST V4.2 race suit when you first get it. Step number one, when you're old and you can't see, let's put some glasses on. That's when you know it's about to get real. So you just got your V4.2 race suit from us. First thing you got to do is get your In&Box out. You're going to want to get this thing charged up. You're going to want to go to their website. You're going to want to activate an account for yourself, create an account. Remember this thing, think of it as kind of like a cable box, but a much better experience. They have a very, very affordable monthly plan, or you can just pay for it annually and save a couple bucks, right? To turn this thing on, get your subscription active. During that period when your subscription is active, there is a full warranty on this box. If you have any issues with this thing, you reach out directly to In&Motion. Their customer service is great. They're going to jump on there. They're going to help you troubleshoot. And if there is a problem with the item itself, the box, they're going to turn around and get you sorted out with some expedited shipping. We haven't had many problems. It's been several seasons now. It's been a great experience. There's a great team here in the U.S. to support it. Get it charged up. Get your account created. Now, where does this thing go, man? What do I do? Well, we're going to unzip the suit and get inside the suit once you have it unzipped, and there is a zipper right here for the liner. Goes all the way around like so. We're going to release that and then pull the suit out like that. So the suit's back. We're not tugging hard, very light here. And then here is the position where the box goes, right? On the back protector. So you're going to go ahead and just drop that right into place. Pull over, and you're going to hear an audible click, like so, and it locks into place. Okay, so once you have it unzipped, you spread the two apart, pulling gently, of course, and then here is the shell that this locks into place. Okay, you're going to go ahead and slide that in like so. And then once you have it in place, you're going to pull over, and you hear an audible click. It's now locked in there. All right? There's your power button. There's your ever-important inflator LED. Remember, green means good. To remove it, there is a lock right here. You're going to push up on that, and it definitely takes a little bit of pressure. Even when the lock is disengaged, you saw I pushed on that pretty hard with my thumb to pull that out. Super simple. We just thought that this would at least merit showing you really quickly, so when you get the suit, you know what to do. Remember, start off, charge the box, go to the In&Motion website. We're going to have all these details on the listing for the suit as well. Get your account created, get your plan selected, all that good stuff, get it ready to rock, and then use this very simple procedure to install the box in the suit. And remember, this is something in advance of every track day. And with the app, this is like I use the app with Max's. You can check the battery level. What I like to do a couple of days before we take off for any one of his events, I like to get the thing plugged in. Right? I'll power it up. I'll connect to the app. I'll see the status of the battery, make sure everything's copacetic. Then I will plug it in, I'll charge it, get the battery to 100%, make sure the box is turned off. We travel with the box. Then when I get to the racetrack, and remember this is like, a day or two in advance of pulling out. That way, like let's say, hypothetically, doubt it's going to happen, but if you're prepared and you find, oh shit, there's an issue with the box, now you've got a window of opportunity to reach out to the folks at In&Motion to get something sorted out, right, to make sure you're going to be good to go. Maybe they just need a little technical voodoo over the phone. Maybe they need to send out a replacement, whatever the case may be. And I doubt you'll ever even have a problem. You always want to be ahead of it. You always want to make sure you charge this thing before you go to the racetrack. Can you charge this at the track? Yeah, 100% you can. But to me, that's bad practice. Every time we go, I look after all of Max's stuff. Every time we go, his box is at 100%, and I recommend you do the same thing. If you have any questions, leave those in the comment section of this video. I'm always here to answer that stuff myself and help you get any support you need for purchases you made from here at STG.